Chad, baby, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are ready for this session. It is going to be a goodie. Let me guys know about the volume here. I think the music's a little bit loud. Let me bring that baby down over there. But let me know how everything's going. It is good to be back. We missed you guys yesterday. For those that don't know, it was a US bank holiday yesterday, so we were not in office. And then again, if you look here, it's not Keegan and Chris, and Keegan just got a tan. We actually have a special guest here today. My big man, Chris, isn't in the building, so we got another big man, Edski, to join me. Ed, how you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good, It's been a good day. How you doing, brother?
Hey, good, bro. Can't complain. All right, guys, I see no one saying anything about the audio, so I think it is pretty much good then. Like I say, if the audio, our voices or the music or whatever is a bit choppy, just let me know and we'll try to sort that out quickly. But without further ado, it is a bit crazy stuff here, guys. We had our aircon start leaking today. So the guys just finished up with that, and then we had to get other stuff sorted. We've had a full day of shooting. If you haven't seen the socials or the behind the scenes, so it's been a crazy one for us today. That's why a little bit of a late start here, but we are here nonetheless. So we're gonna get this ball rolling. As always, you guys know how we start things off here with a prayer. And just in honor of the big man being here with us, Ed, we're gonna have you open us up here with a prayer today, brother.
All right. 2 days in a row. I like it.
Further ado, there we go.
All right, Chad, let's bow our heads and pray here. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for giving us another day on this earth. They say every day above ground is a good day because you have blessed us with another opportunity to capture our hopes and dreams and keep that alive. So bless this trading session as we are about to go into. Please lead us away from feelings of greed, of frustration, of envy, and let us trade with sober minds and sober hearts as we fulfill it in your name. In Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
Amen. There we go, Chad. You guys can drop amen if you are in agreement with us. But without that, we are going to get it going. I do apologize, guys. We are not going to have a trader spotlight here for one reason. Mine's not loading here. I don't know why. I'm literally stuck on the login page. It's not letting me. It's just loading, and it's being loading. If it ever does load, we can do a trader spotlight. But just a bit of a heads up on why we won't be doing that, and we're going to be jumping right into the fundamental chat. We're going to start off with that. I'm going to start off with it just so that after that I can get over to sending our stuff through to the Project G members. So then Ed can go after me. Good. Let's just get ready to jump into that. Sorry, I need to actually also correct my charts here a little bit. I still don't know how the 27 inch on this side is different to the 27 inch on that side. It blows my mind every time. But end of the day, yeah, we are. So let's start us off with having a look at that fundamental chat. So let's get into it and look at, guys, a lot of red folders, but nothing for us to worry about here in New York session. CAD, a little bit of stuff there, but again, we're not really going to be too focused on that. So we're going to see what happens. Maybe Empire State Manufacturing Index did cause a little bit of something, but again, nothing too crazy. And then we have Trump speaking, but again, nothing that should affect us. So we actually should have some clear sailing here. And I think we might actually really get quite a bit of volume. I always tend to say, especially the US pairs, especially indices, they like to almost come and correct themselves. So for example, like missing out a day yesterday, there's a good chance they'll have a very volatile day today to kind of match up for that. And the indices are looking like they're going to do that. You guys are going to see what I mean when I say that. So let's get into the charts and have a look at that. Alex, what's up, my man? Hope you're doing well, brother. So starting us off with the dollar, guys. Now we are still neutral. Now you guys have been asking me, Keegan, but you've been neutral, and that's the thing, guys. We've been here, and the only problem for me was this now. So obviously yesterday I couldn't count it because it was a bank holiday. As I said, we need to see that overcorrection going into the markets today. We trade into this level. Yes, we got that. I'm not too worried about that. But we have that psychological 106 underneath us. Then trading up is that monthly S1. Now the reason I'm only neutral purely is because this year I want to see how we react on the back end of this retest here. Now testing the backside of that monthly S1. Do we hold as resistance and come back down for that 106, or does this hold now? And that's our move back to the top side. I'm going to put the music a little bit soft. I don't know if it's just my ears, guys, but I think it is a little bit loud. So that's just me personally, sorry. But yeah, markets there. So that is purely why DXY, I want to see how that is going to hold out over there. When we look at the 4 hour, we are going to be aware that there is that nice little gap. So 2 things for me, as I say, this is either now going to hold where it did over there, and be that driving move up to that weekly pivot, which you're kind of looking at that 106 900 level, or it's going to reject here now these Asia highs and daily R2 and go down for that gap, and also our EQ daily pivot right there in the middle and have that nice gap closure for us. So 2 interesting ones, hence why we are neutral. A bit loud, yes. Just let me know, is it better now, or you guys still want it a bit softer? Just let me know there, guys. We can correct that. So again, very much a neutral outlook on DXY. Now going over to the indices, so those guys that maybe don't follow me on social media, we had a big talk about Grok 3 coming out yesterday, which is basically Elon and Nvidia's response to DeepSeek and all of these things. So it's response to Gemini, it's response to all of those things to have the most powerful AI system on the planet. And there was a few things they brought out which really made this one special. But again, if you guys want to go check that out, you can see a bit more there. And literally that was the whole thing for the guys we spoke about, that I wanted to see NASDAQ go for all-time highs, literally purely for that reason. And that's exactly what happened. We opened up Monday, bang, with that coming out and went for those all-time highs. As you can see, that was Friday. We just closed all-time highs, taking it and closing above it. Then literally tested the previous all-time high level from last week and just went bullish after that. So this is quite an interesting one for me. The fact we keep on taking it and we are not rejecting, I'm going to stay on the bullish side of it. So when I look at a 4 hour, again, this is quite expanded for me. So I don't know if I want to be getting involved in NASDAQ personally. I think USD is the better option. And again, we're going to have a look at that right now and see what I'm talking about there. But I think you're going to see quite a bit happen here at this daily R2. So daily R2 either going to bring in that rejection level, or we slowly are going to start rejecting. As we can see, obviously that is your all-time high. Now you technically got very, very close there, but we did fall short and we actually rejected. Now if we come all the way back down and we break this previous daily high, this is for me the area I want to get, because now I'm either going to go bullish or I'm going to go bearish. And once I go bearish, then when we look at it that way, you guys are going to see you now have got your obviously Asia range. You broke back into the highs. You obviously got your previous weekly high and Asia lows untested with that previous key area all-time high level. So then I think you could come all the way back down to a 22,130 area basically before we continue bullish after that. So that's what I'm going to look out for. Now the US30, why this is interesting for me is we looked at that bullish move coming in and everything played out quite nicely. We rejected, we got back in the range, we held this level of support, we went bullish again. But then what was interesting for me is when you look at it like this, I said to you guys, this is our range. So if you look here as a trader, this is your range here, and we are back in that range, and we can see that consolidating. Now coming back to this, if you did this and you looked at this in a 30 minute, a lot of guys are going to start telling you there's a lot of patterns. If you look at the 1 minute, the 1 hour, you're going to see, I mean, a little bit of a trend line, all of these things here. And now we are starting to break out. And purely, as I said, the idea that knowing there's a big move coming that make up for yesterday, you could see US30 have a breakout. And in saying that, that's where I want to see US30 get to now, either taking out this previous daily lows and it is going to run to the downside, hence where we will take our bearish move while we are still neutral on the weekly. Otherwise, what it can do is literally hold this daily S1. If it doesn't do what I want with the S1, those things taking an area and rejecting, it could literally turn around now at that daily S1, go for Asia highs, and once you get that break, get that drive to take the highs. So I definitely do see US30 having a nice move today. That's my idea, so we'll see what happens with that. And then lastly with gold, before I give over to Ed, is again, gold still bullish. The big thing for us is we came back in here. You want to see this test over here. Yesterday, again, I can't really give it a fair output because you obviously have the US closed off. And also, I mean, markets closing a little bit earlier. So that was the big thing. But we still are back above that psychological 2900. So naturally, I want to be seeing that as bullish. And simply, if we're in a range, guys, we know that's the highs there. So 2930, I want to see almost as a minimum round number for us to trade back up to. And when we look at that 2930, you can see that lines up perfectly with that weekly R1. So I think if we can get above this daily R2, then I think we definitely have enough to have that last little drive. And again, you guys always now talk about it. You have probably 1 or 2 tranches in the morning, typical. You guys know how I feel about the EQ. There was a test, again, 3:30, so it means, hey, it's just one of those things. I missed that trade. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken that trade because I'm sleeping. But now, breaking all the way back up. This over here, a retest previous daily highs. Another chance, okay, 5:45. I'm still sleeping, so I'm not taking that trade. But if anything, yeah, these breakouts, the break underneath, the final retest, then breaking above 1 o'clock, this would have been my opportunity, because now you've had the fake out back into the Asia range, finally confirming, and on the retest failing. So this would have been where I would have wanted to go long. And again, we just were out of office. We were shooting at this time, so nothing for me there. And that's the move. Daily R1, basically Asia highs to daily R2. So again, I don't personally think I'm going to touch anything with gold. I'm going to be locked in on US30. So yeah, that is everything from me. Edsky, over to you, brother.
All right, Chad. I am in complete agreement with Kane's analysis there, so I'm not going to rehash that. However, I'm going to tell you what is my plan going forward for NAS today. So what I'm going to be looking for is what we can see here. We created new all-time highs, came just short of that and reversing, and we have created some kind of support right about here. So what I'm looking for is a break of this support down, maybe a retest to Asia highs, and I'm going to look to trade price down to maybe the EQ, maybe down to Asia lows, which are still untested. So I'm looking for the bearish move, but I want this support here to be broken. Also, we're going to see what is going to happen with the open range, and we'll trade the power ranger based on what the open range is. But I am way more confident in the shorts rather than the buys right now, just based on how what price action has looked like the last couple hours. However, NAS is extremely bullish right now, so going against that trend is very high risk. So that is my plan. Is my plan the best plan? We are going to have to wait and see. However, that is going to be my plan on there. On US30, similar to what Keegan's looking, I am potentially looking for the sells. I want to see what happens here at the daily S1. If we're going to break through, maybe retest, take that to the daily S2. Or if this is going to form some kind of support and range back up. We did hit all-time highs on NAS. We have not hit all-time highs on US30. So we might see US30 to want to play a little bit of catch-up over the next couple weeks. But that's left to be seen. So that is my current plan, US30 and NAS. Yeah, I'm not going to be touching gold right now. The move I would have wanted on gold happened during Asia session with the break above the 200 EMA. So right now, as extended as we are, reaching the daily R2 on gold right now, I'm going to be leaving this bad boy for today. Not my trade. I might, maybe if I get a little bit greedy, if we bounce and reject off the daily R2 and break back into the Asia range, there might be opportunity to trade back to Asia lows. However, gold's been doing its own thing as of late, so I'll be less inclined to take that move. But that's me in a nutshell.
All right, Chad. I'm gonna have it on your screen while I'm just finishing this up quickly, brother.
Oh, good. Do you think? Okay, still 3 minutes I'm open. Got time. Trust, what do you mean by join the YouTube channel? Like, you can hit the subscribe button right next to the name. That officially makes you part of the Chad. Alright, Chad, how has your trading been this week? It's only Tuesday, but some of you guys are little degens, little machine gunners. Some of you probably have already taken like 100 trades by now. Pull a young Donvo, 400 trades in 3 days.
Sure. Bro, the fact that some of these people do it, it's not even like you can't joke about it.
I don't know how. If you told me, listen, open 400 trades today and I'll give you $1 million, I would struggle.
It's like, yo, how?
Like, you're just literally machine gunning the buy button.
All right. What I'm going to do, guys, is I think we'll even put it on a split screen. Is it just me or split screen looks different now? I don't know. Is it just because I'm on this side? I don't know.
There's a slight delay on my side, so I haven't seen it yet.
Alright guys, yeah, we're gonna go split screen. That way you guys can watch what Ed and myself are both gonna be doing here. Obviously you guys know I'm quite locked in for the cracker, but I can't be showing you guys that. Those are the little secrets. I can't share those with you guys. As much as I would love to.
Unless you're going to join Project G, and you can see it there.
That's one way you guys get to.
Okay. Naz doing its thing. Not that. Just don't move without me, baby. Just chill right there. Chill right there. Don't go without me.
Alright, Chad. Let's see what happens here. I've got everything open. Just trying to make sure all is good and well. How are you all feeling, your team?
Standard is this? Okay, not bad.
Let's see.
Not bad. Come on.
A little bit of time till the market's open here. What is going to happen? Nasdaq. What's up with this 30, bro? So I made your Telegram channel. How do I join? We don't have a Telegram channel either, brother.
We got free Discord.
Yeah.
Link in description.
We got 30 seconds till market open.
Naz needs to chill. Slow your tits.
Okay, guys. Let's see.
Okay. I'm
Alright,
gonna
team.
attempt a sneaky one here. How far is this? 70 pip stop. That's a monster stop.
Okay, Chad. There's it. Round. What round is it? 4. Markets open. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Nah. The RR on that ain't worth it.
Fight.
I'm gonna leave it.
Let's see what happens, yeah, Chad. Let's see what happens.
Let's wait for the Power Ranger. Are you hitting gym today?
Meant to.
I'm quite nervous. Today's day 1 of my new plan.
Hey, Chad. And that is TP, baby.
Don't lie. What's it been, like a minute and a half? Don't lie.
I promise you.
No, man. Let's see here.
Chad, I'm going to show you guys now.
Did you take it as it broke the low, or did you take it at the pullback?
Bro, that was... Oof, that was nasty, bro.
No, man. Don't lie to me.
That was nasty.
We have to check what the record on the thing is. That was genuinely not even 2 minutes.
Chad, you guys want to see what the cracker did? Let us know, Chad. Do you want to see what the cracker did? Bro, the cracker is on something else. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna put it on my screen quickly just to show you. US study. What does it say over here, Chad? Sells under this level. So yes, we broke already. Keep in mind, we already get our signal early, so we broke this level very, very early. Then the team knows basically all that's going to happen is you're going to wait for market open, and the minute there's your market open candle, bang, that's when we entered over there. And 60, bang, bang, thank you for coming. Bro, that 60 doesn't look like 60 though. That doesn't look like 60.
Dude, it was 60 in a 1 minute candle.
So yeah, team, that is part of it. That's as quick as it goes. I'll go split screen quickly in the meantime again, and I will then pull up how we got there, just so you guys can see. I'm not sitting here going, oh, look at what we did. Just let me take that off there quickly for you guys. Where is this? I'm just gonna put it on your thing quickly, bro.
All good.
So I actually just need to just send this up to the members.
Aim this correctly. And there's a bit of a delay here. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm still waiting. Some of us, some of our hearts can't handle a 1 minute trade. That's way too. That feels like a CPI to me. That's way too quick. CPI, NFP. It's a once a month thing. I'm not trading that. I'm not trading that every New York.
You gotta. That's the thing, bro. What other guys don't understand. If you want to trade New York, you gotta start embracing volatility.
Embrace the volatility. No, it's okay. I'm gonna wait for my Power Rangers to set up nice and slow. I'm gonna wait for that 15-minute shuffle. Some of us still respect the shuffle, Chad.
I think you're the only one.
Some of us still respect that 15-minute shuffle.
I literally feel like you're the only one.
Oh. Chris Market Bull of 2024 would be proud. I don't know what this new guy's doing.
No, the new guy's living life on the edge, bro.
For a while there he was 10 is 10. Now he's on his ICT tip.
Okay, Chad, let me just pull it up quickly for you. So that was the trade, as you guys can see. Now I'm just gonna let's just put it on something else quickly for you guys so you can focus. Let's get Discord there. So if you guys go back, all we're gonna do is this here for you. And if you guys have a look there was the move. Break of that previous all-time high level, sells above here. If we pulled back up, sells under this level, and this is where you can see. So this came out early on the group, where obviously market was down here. Hence, let's just show you that, and then there we go. There was the trade. So it was a nice little one.
Can't ask for better than that.
As simple as it comes. W Real Keeks, thanks so much, my brother. Appreciate it, G. It's been a journey, bro. I think we've been talking about it for so much. I think we even spoke about it with Ed a few times. And you know what? It sounds like that cliche thing, but I think a lot of guys always talk about they can relate to being real. Like, we're not gonna try to bullshit you and be like, oh, I'm 25 years old and I just killed trading. Like, nah, bro. I also went through hard times. I think a lot of guys, when I basically started with everything with Chris, that was me basically on my comeback story. I had everything before that and lost everything. So yeah, it's been a journey, bro. Getting back on my feet and finding myself again. And So never be too hard on yourselves. Check it, 60-60. 60 bang bang. Guys, what happened to Lyndon? Lyndon, are you here, brother?
Has he been?
No, the reason I'm asking is Lyndon's been very quiet in Project G. So that's why.
Did they smack you in the face?
PK, bro.
Oh. Did you try to buy that?
That's Listen, we're still going to focus. I may be down. Let's see if we can be fucking out.
Oh, because you guys are in a competition with each other. Eh?
I'm actually not bleak about it. Like
I'm actually the fact you came in here laughing is a good sign.
Went in on Nas bars. Let's see what happens. That's the interesting one though, Alex.
No, 100%, man, 100%.
I mean, I like it. The guys,
Have a good one.
the guys that know like my little thing now, like we were talking about, that's all I was worried about. So the fact that just came into, you never would have got the entry for the sell on Nasdaq. Well, let's hold on 1 minute. Oh, you would have. There was the break under, so you actually would have got the sell on Nasdaq as well. The cracker would have got that one right as well. But yeah, that move would have been to the EQ and best case scenario, previous weekly high, and that's been tapped. So yeah, I think the bars could come out now after that, especially this big, like I want to say, I always thought these like volatility candles, like this just smack you in the teeth quickly in the first 5 minutes and then go the other way. I want to see a quick retest of all-time high. Okay, no, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Like I say, this for me would have been the sell. Like I said, best case, previous weekly high. If this holds even the EQ, now you had the test there, you hold above the EQ. Yeah, I think that definitely could go bullish. Nasdaq, 100% I'm bullish on, as you guys can see. US 30, not so much. US 30, I think those sells are on there. Just taking that off. You guys saw the trade, so there's not really a... So, hold on, bro. I know you did post about it, but I always forget it. The Power Ranger uses a bit of the open range, eh? HQ.
Say again. Sorry.
I'm saying the Power Ranger uses a bit of the open range, eh?
Yeah, so that's why I'm waiting for the 15-minute shuffle, because I'm trading what price does after that 15 minutes. So during that 15 minutes, that's the open range, and we see what happens afterwards.
Okay. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
But we're going to say, I need to jet at 5 o'clock, guys. I need to be somewhere at past. Got a delivery to pick up. But we're going to see what happens with this. I love the fact that the actual 15-minute range is only 44 pips. So not too volatile today. So we'll see how it goes. Because the Power Ranger does not do significantly well when there's a lot of volatility. I mean, trades have been wicked out of, and that was right on direction. Just the entry was just in a poor spot due to how much volatility is there.
Hey, bro. I read you got it. This is the week you have a comeback. The 15-minute shuffle is new to me. Would love to see how dance with it. Hey, Alex, I think it's holding the EQ nicely.
It's a young two-step, guy. It's a young two-step. Have you seen Kendrick's little two-step? It's a young two-step.
Bro, you know, hey, this is what we need now. Like, if you know that video with the guys, they always used to for memes and that, where the oaks with the coffin.
Yeah.
Hey, they jiving there.
Bam, bam, bam,
And they
bam,
put the
bam,
different
bam,
faces
bam,
on it.
bam, bam.
We need that one with our little video here in the office yesterday. When the TP hits. It was like everyone just shuffling you out of the office, bro.
It's like, what is it? US 30 in the coffin.
Yeah.
DMing the baddies. I wish, Jom. I wish.
Brian also wondering. Hey, Brian, my brother, I heard you guys were going in here this morning. Well, I don't know if it was you or your other half. Edward, were you watching the stream this morning?
I was with you guys. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, you were with us,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm so used to I'm busy and I know you always watching
I'm
the
watching.
stream.
That was with you, okay?
How's the weather there in PE? It's very humid, but for once in 3 weeks we have a little bit of grey clouds and a little bit of rain.
I'm enjoying it.
Hey Keegs, you know the culprits, the toxic Euro. Yo, bro. I think people are starting to get close to being sent to the metaverse.
Oh, is it that bad?
From what I was being told, bro.
Ooh.
Wind is mudding in Cape Town. It's terrible, literally. The whole thing is, Jordan, the wind is always mudding in Cape Town, bro. I remember when I lived there, I always said, because people that know, the OG days, Cape Town was actually the windy city. And then PE became the windy city. And I always said to people, in all fairness, is PE's more frequently windy than Cape Town. But when Cape Town's windy, it's windy, bro.
That is ungovernable wind. Ungovernable wind.
Rooks, what did I do? Good afternoon. Your keys.
Hey,
Life
Lyndon.
hit me hard these last few weeks. Hey, bro. Nah, my man. No, that's all good, bro. We were just saying, we were wondering where you were at, bro. Because you've just been quiet. I haven't seen you on stream. The Project G group, I haven't seen you. You're quite active there. My daughter was really sick and got hit with a huge car trouble. Oh shit, my brother.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
Sorry to hear that, my man. I hope everything is okay, bro. They just said, Chad, it's not bro. Again, I'm not. We're genuinely just saying, we always say to you guys, we realize who the OGs, who the family is, yeah. So when we're not seeing those names, we always question, shit, I hope the person's okay. I hope nothing happened. We haven't heard from them. So just, bro, we just wanted to check in on you. Life has been hitting with mentally and spiritually this year. Hey, my brother. If I can say anything, and again, it always sounds like that cliche shit. And I know I'm not a parent yet. I'm not those things. But I think it's always a test which is given to us, and it's given to us for a reason at that time, because it is going to make us better. There is some lesson or something we're going to learn when we come out the other side of it, and it's always going to make us bigger, it's going to make us better, it's going to make us, always say, grow into the people we're meant to be. Sometimes life throws these things at us, but it's because, maybe we weren't growing there, and this is the way of saying, hey, I'm going to kickstart you, I'm going to give you a hard time, but through those difficulties, you are going to come out 10 times better. So I know it might be shit now and all that, but the Chad, we're thinking of you, bro, you and your family, and we know you always find a way to come out on top of it, brother.
Preach it.
We keep pushing, and I'll test you, bro, but you'll never up from this, Brian. Killing girls in silence, apparently. Tell Chris I said he shouldn't be so since. No, Chris didn't say anything. Chris didn't say anything to me. It wasn't Chris.
Oh, was this a third party who was watching?
Yeah, Chris didn't say anything to me. Keys definitely, I felt that was that message. Boy, that took me out, lol. Oh my word, bro. I didn't even think now, Alex. I thought I'm actually watching US study still, yeah, bro. I didn't know I was on NASDAQ. I'm thinking, I could have been smashing US study, yeah.
Nas is
that was NASDAQ.
plummeting.
Okay.
I thought about taking a sneaky trade during the open. I was like, nah, let me not.
Yeah, guys, as I said to you, my whole thing was, and that's why I'm not taking credit for that. My thing was, I said to you guys in the breakdown, if this thing breaks this previous daily high, daily R1, you're going back to that key level, the previous all-time high level. That's what I said. And I didn't think it was going to happen this aggressively.
No, this is aggressive.
Yeah.
So we may or may not have an entry on the Power Ranger today, which is the story of my life. When I get an entry, it freaking reverses a bit, then it's right. When I don't get an entry, straight in the direction I want it to go, just without me.
There's not a way for you to still refine the Power Ranger.
Oh, of course. There's always. But now it's like, okay, I need enough data to go back and be like, okay, this is how I want to refine it.
Because like, just again, like, I think that's the thing when you actually create like your own strategy. And I mean, Brian, I mean, for example, he was one of the, gave me the most amount of cuck when the very first cracker came out. And I was getting stops like this because at that time it was still a 30 pip for those that don't remember it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we tweaked it, and then we had the cracker 2.0, which technically wasn't the 2.0. We just adjusted the 1.0. Then we had the 2.0. Then we had the 3.0. Then we even got to the 4.0. And that's the thing. The chat must give you cuck because people must do it. But at the end of the day, like, that's part of it. Like, you need to be refining the strategy. And just already through us doing all that refining, if we just look back to last, I mean, guys, you can be like honest here. Last year, the last 2 months, the cracker was doing three wins out of a week. So two losses a week. So in a month, you're doing 8 losses. We basically done the first 2 months. The crackers had 3 weeks where it's done 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5, yep.
And I think in 2 months of trading, the crackers only had 4 losses. 4 losses, 5 losses. I could be wrong. I can even go back in the journal in the Prodigy stuff and look. But I think 4 losses. And again, that's because we've refined it and we've done stuff with it. And now look what all the grief has made your weapon. Oh, we know that's how the game works. No, exactly, Brian. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's part of the banter and doing all that stuff to make it. But like, that was the journey. It doesn't happen overnight. Like, I first forward tested it, did the forward testing for like how much months of data. Then I started trading it live with you guys for months, and we went through some tough times where we took 4 losses in a week. And I mean, yeah, now it's that the crack is literally my bread and butter.
Now it's there. So yeah, we're approaching 4 weeks of live Power Ranger strat. So I'm gathering data, trying to look at trends and patterns.
Have you? Okay, so this is one thing, and again, like, guys, as part of it, I can say this without, for example, giving away the strat. But have you, for example, identified in your journaling the chart patterns? And when I mean that, for example, because that was a big thing. That was purely the Cracker 3.0 was based off of that. Was how did I use the Cracker if I was in a ranging market, and how did I use the Cracker if it was a trending market?
So I realized, like, now the Power Ranger does really well in either a very large range or in a trend. If it's a small range, it gets its ass handed to it every single time.
All right.
So now I'm just trying to figure out, okay, what pattern can I use to recognize what the criteria for a large range versus a small range is? Like, what's the average pip size of the ones that tend to lose versus the ones that still work out? And what my entry criteria would be to enter a trade like that. So that's a part I still need to figure out. But yeah, we have identified there's certain market conditions that work really well, certain market conditions that we're not quite there.
Okay. No, it's just say, bro, it's just something if you hadn't thought about, I would suggest to you is actually even just look at different market conditions and how it reacts in those conditions. Hi guys, can you perhaps add to view commissions when trade has been executed and not when you close the trade. Will that be possible on Vault Funder? My brother, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a part of Vault Funder I don't deal with. So I'm gonna have to ask Chris. It's something I can put forward to them, and I can ask them for you.
I feel like you can calculate it though.
Yeah, but I myself, I can't make a promise there, but I can take it forward for you.
Okay, so I'm going to see how this 5-minute candle closes, but after that, I need to jet. I need to go pick something up.
Oof. There we go, Chad. What do you say about gold? Gold's at 29.30.
Gold is. I was in a massive swing on gold from December. And I think two and a half weeks ago, I was like, I'm expecting like a little pullback. Let me exit the trade now, and I'll re-enter using the profits I've made to enter a bigger position. You think that pullback ever came?
Oh, bro.
I should have held that bad boy.
That is bleak.
I think I held it from 2,500 to about 27 something. And I was like, nah, we're probably gonna retest the 2650. Let me pull back. Let me like exit. Yo, never came back.
You know, and the worst thing is that will be the trade. Like, if you think of it in theory, that's probably the trade of your life. Like on paper.
The pips wise, yo,
but
that's the biggest trade I've ever had.
But it's like that would be the trade that was like it was nothing even relevant on it. Whereas like that was the trade, you had to be there. Like, I'm locked in.
If I had put the car on that trade, Ed would be driving his GR86 today.
100%, bro. 100%.
Today.
Keep in mind, like, just something stupid, guys. So this was a stupid example. I have a pip move I caught the one day. It was basically 700 pips, 700 or 800 pips in USD. I've posted it a few times. It's somewhere on my highlight stuff on Instagram. It's before we started streaming, but the trade's there. I took, so I did it, two swing trades like this. So I did it the first week, and I did 400 Rand. And I took 400 Rand, and it was like a 500 pip move or something.
Yeah.
And I took 400 Rand to 10,000. And then we did the other one, and I took 2,000 to 34,000.
Jazzers, that's a massive return, guy. Massive return.
And this isn't a lie. You ask Han about it. Han and myself, we took the same trade together and we held that bad boy. He did, I think he did 5K. And he did like 64,000 or something.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Was that, what was that, CPI or something? What was
So
that?
it was a CPI, and then we held it.
Hectic.
Yeah, so CPI, and then we held it for like a week.
Now I want to ask
Chalk
you.
the strat keys.
Now I want to ask you, what possessed you to hold CPI for a week?
It was a complete like obliviation. It had to do with rates at that time. So, oh sorry guys, I'm trying to find some other song.
Okay, Chad, I need to jet, but the Power Ranger has set itself up. $50 pip stop, a 125 pip target. If we re-break the lows here, 5 pips below the low, that's going to be the trade. If another 5-minute candle closes within the open range, it's going to invalidate this. But as long as we're rejecting like this 5-minute candle has, that is valid. Okay, well, let me just put it in the corner of the screen so everyone can see what's up. Okay, there we are. So if this next 5 or any other 5 closes back in the range, that's the trade invalidated. Otherwise, 5 pippies, 5 pips below. Alright, connect. 5 pips below that low is where we're entering. Okay. That is my trade. That is what I'm going to do. I don't know what you guys are doing. Don't copy me. The Power Ranger has been taking shots. You will lose money. But that's the Power Ranger today. Now, there are several levels in the way. which are going to be a roadblock to this trade. Daily S2, daily S3, daily S4. So we are due for a little bit of bearish momentum. But yeah, high risk trade. I would have wanted it a little bit higher up, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay.
Right. That's
That's the thing about forward testing. You enter, you follow the rules. The result is the result.
So is that the open range, that box?
That box is the open range, yeah. So that's the 430, 435, 440, and then ended at 445.
It's interesting, bro. I know you've explained to me like 5 times, and I always forget. But it's interesting how you your strat works, like in theory. Because like if you had to think of anyone how they use the open range, you're not using it that way.
No, it's a slight deviation. It came off. I think you and Chris came up with the open range strat. I can't remember what the exact criteria was, but towards the end of last year.
Open range to set, and then we wait for the test to either have a continuation or a reversal play.
Yeah, so it is essentially that. Only I'm doing it in the 5 minute, and my test has to happen on the 5. So it's a break of the range, a retest of the range, and then instead of entering immediately on that, I wait for the continuation to already start, and that's when I enter. So whereas I think you would have after this retest.
Yeah, like let's just say that candle closes there like that now.
Yeah.
On a 5, bang, then we would
You'd
have
be entered there. Whereas I'm waiting for a break of the candle that retested it.
Okay.
But it's the latest candle to retest. So if this next candle closes somewhere here, I am going to move the entry closer to the latest rejection candle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say, I know you've explained it to me so many times, but I keep forgetting it.
Yeah. All right, Chad, that's me. I got to go. Oh, and yeah, if this candle also closes beneath the range, you move the entry 5 pips below the latest rejection candle. If it closes back in the range, trade's invalidated. You wait for the next setup. 7 o'clock is the cutoff. Okay. Cheers, Chad. Peace and love. Happy trading.
All right, guys, you are stuck here with me. Go Power Ranger. Would you do it again? Yeah, maybe, bro. The thing is, you need that like moment. There was just so much at that time as a confluency which kind of led up to us being allowed to take a trade like that. Where, for example, with everything that's happening now, I mean, you guys can see for yourself. So this is something we've always said to our guys. We'll trade a CPR purely, well, we trade a CPR NFP, but we'll do a CPR bigger because you're going to get a more one-directional move. Where NFP, you might get a bit more wick and volatility. And if you guys even go look lately and you go look at a CPR, yes, you get in a 200, maybe 300 pip move, but then it's reversing and then it's moving around. You're not getting that continuation moves the whole time. So when we can start seeing those trends starting to come in, and we can start seeing on technical side of things, like the bigger scheme is starting to line up, and you get that perfect mutual lineup of fundamentals and technicals, and there's that potential to be like, listen, like let's just say something stupid now. Let's just say US30. Okay, let's just say US30. Stupid example. This was a CPI event, and let's just say we did this now. This is a example, obviously, but let's say we got this now, and we went, hey, this was all-time highs, you tested it, you turn around and rejected. Now we're failing to make a high, and we're closing the gap. Now it's that idea of, let's say we were bullish on the dollar, so we want to see indices turn around. And when we look at it and we go, okay, well, firstly, there's a gap to be filled. There's a key area, psychological 44,000. So let alone just this now, because I'll say that in theory that was just a move. You get something like this now, and we're like, okay, we're taking the CPR from here, for example, and we're gonna aim for the fact there's a gap fill, and then we're gonna aim for 44,000. Like you see, this already lines up nicely, and that's like a 900 pip move. So yeah, it lines up quite nicely with that. In theory, that was literally what we caught there, like an 800 pip move, and that was all it is. But again, like this, I don't think there was a fundamental and technical line play. This was a technical. I remember this was over December. I said to the Prodigy guys, everyone's going, no, Nasdaq's all-time highs. Or they were like, guys, USD is going to sell, USD is going to sell. And I had so many of our, because a lot of our guys were actually passing funded accounts in this move we had over there. But it wasn't a perfect lineup. Same thing as this. Like, let's just say this was a stupid example. You had this break, you had this give you a retest, and now it's holding here, and whatever the case was. Now it's the same thing. You would be able to be like, okay, I want to buy. I've got my key area up here on the top of these bodies, or whatever the case is. Bang, I enter, and I'm going to aim for that high. And again, like there, I mean, flip 1,200 pips. So things like that, it's where it lines up. But again, it purely comes down to lining up with, where you literally get that perfect crossover of everything. Guys, I'm not going to hold you guys all together here for too long. I think I've also got a little places to be. As I said, today's just been crazy, so there's a lot of things I got to catch up on. Up 1% on my account, 9% to go. Hey, Dylan, you got it, bro. You got it. Nasdaq, yeah, it's holding that monthly R1. US 30, yeah, we had our move, and this thing is just running. So that was a very, very nice trade there for us. Even if some of the guys held, if they're going for that 1 to 2, I mean, they get in there now. Yeah, a little bit shy of it they were, but that's them. I mean, daily S3 I think is going to be a bit of a problem. And then, as you said, gold, for me, that becomes a very nice target at 29.30, but nothing too crazy. Again, guys, it is literally a Tuesday. There's no fundamentals, so it's just some clear sailing, but nothing too crazy. I think, as you said, the markets did have a little bit of nice volume there to kickstart us, getting us going there. But yeah, guys, I'm not going to hold you up here, because I'm not going to try to force a trade, because same thing for me. I've been on a journey here. It's something I've been documenting for the guys. It will actually be in the YouTube video. I promise you it is coming. It's coming out now this week. The documenting on my portfolio goals for this year. And the first account that we started with for this portfolio just passed now with that cracker trade today. So I would wait for accounts and stuff like that. So I'm not going to take anything else here then for that fact. So again, guys, I was going to say, nice short and sweet one here today. We came, we conquered, we got our pips. So again, for the 95% of you that said I liked it, subscribed, I told you pips were coming. That is the way. You plant that seed now, you're going to reap the rewards later. So yeah, guys, thank you always for coming. If you guys haven't, make sure to subscribe, drop a like, drop a follow. We really are starting to graft here with the YouTube channel. There's a lot of content. We even got our schedules out, our whole little calendar. It's going to be a lot coming out in a very short time. So keep a lookout for all that stuff. But as always, Chad, appreciate every single one of you. And we're going to see you guys same place, same time tomorrow. I'm sure you guys will have the 2Gs tomorrow. Both of us here in the building. And again, guys, not trying to promote it. It's just, it's a tricky one. We did obviously the cracker for 4 months for you guys. If you guys want to trade the cracker, it's part of Project G. I think you guys have seen the results. We're not trying to hide it from you. So it's not like, hey, you're going to get scammed. And you know what? It's a month. I always say to guys, it's a month. You don't like what you get, you can leave. Because there's parts of me that feel a bit bad that I can't always give you guys these live trades anymore because I'm forcing something. Because the cracker, as I said, is my bread and butter now. So when I'm trying to trade something other than the cracker, it's forcing. So I do feel a bit bad sometimes, guys. So I do apologize on that. But we're going to do some things to make sure I give back to you guys as part of the Chad as well as always. But yeah, gold on its rampage back up. Basically at 29.28 again. So as always, stay safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, Chad.
you.